You're listening to Soundside. I'm Libby Dankman. It's already the first week of December? I don't understand how that is possible, but it is true. Time marches on. And I'm ready for some holiday cheer because it's been pretty gloomy here in these cold, rainy days. Thankfully, like Santa and his reindeer, soaring majestically overhead. Here with all the stuff that's worth doing this weekend is Soundside producer Jason Megatron Burrows. Hey, Jason.
Hey, thanks, Libby, and welcome to the Weekend Warmup. Now, not to throw you in the spotlight or anything, Libby, but tonight, Thursday the 4th, our own Libby Dankman will be one of the panelists on KUOW's Year in Review. She will join an illustrious group, including Washington State Attorney General Nick Brown and Seattle Mayor-elect Katie Wilson, as KUOW's Bill Radke moderates a look back on the entirety of 2025. Preferred seating is sold out, but there are a handful of GA tickets still available. The doors are at 6, and the show starts at 7:30 tonight at Town Hall Seattle. Earlier this week on Soundside, we gave you a look into the new documentary WTO 99. And this weekend, you have the opportunity to go check it out for yourself. It's screening at the Northwest Film Forum with showtimes Friday evening, Saturday afternoon, and 2 on Sunday. Building from 1,000 hours of archival footage, a lot of which has never been seen before, WTO 99 shines a light on the ideological conflicts that drew thousands to the streets of Seattle in hopes of a better future. And if you miss it this weekend, you can also catch it next weekend at the Northwest Film Forum too. Speaking of craft shows, which we weren't, Urban Craft Uprising is hosting their 21st annual winter show at the Seattle Center Exhibition Hall. More than 150 vendors will be in attendance, carefully curated to ensure the best mix of arts and crafts along with quality and originality. Or at least, that's what it says on the website. The last time I went to an Urban Craft Uprising show, I was able to walk away with a big stack of postcards and handmade stationery, so I'm really excited to see what they have this year. The show is free and it opens at 10 a.m. on both Saturday and Sunday at the Seattle Center Exhibition Hall. There is a preview opportunity on Friday night, but you have to buy a separate ticket for that. Okay, we are halfway through the warm-up and we have not talked about holiday stuff yet, so let's bite that bullet real quick. The 40th annual Figgy Pudding Caroling Contest is Saturday at Pike Place Market. From noon until 2:30, teams of carolers will belt out holiday classics and attempt to be the very best. And it's all in support of a really cool charity. The whole shebang is a big fundraiser for the Pike Market, Senior Center, and Food Bank. So get your caroling on. The event starts at noon at Pike Place Market on Saturday. Next, out in Bremerton, it's Krampusnacht. According to the website, it's the most wildly festive winter event in the Pacific Northwest, featuring the iconic Krampus Parade, eerie and enchanting Krampus Market, costumed creatures, fire, and folklore. This evening of horns, hooves, and holiday mischief starts at 2 p.m. on Saturday in downtown Bremerton. It runs until 9, and it's free. Now, whether you love it or hate it, the time has come for SantaCon, or as we used to call it when I was in my 20s, Santarchy. Seattle SantaCon is an annual bar crawl with thousands of Santas, elves, and other holiday-themed costumes bouncing around bars in downtown Seattle. This year's event is scheduled for 3 Saturdays in a row, starting this Saturday the 6th, and the map shows them hitting up spots in Pioneer Square with a photo op at Occidental Square and a costume contest at 9 p.m. at Stadium. Xstadium? Whatever. So buyer beware, SantaCon is known to get rowdy, but hey, it can also be a lot of fun. Now for something completely different, what about a burlesque event with a name too risque for public radio? Let's just say that this one is a scintillating sci-fi striptease with the tagline, "In space, no one can hear you shimmy." Hosted by Sailor St. Clair, this burlesque extravaganza features a bunch of fantastic performers like Scarlett O'Hare, Crystal Storm, Paris Original, Miss Brickhouse, and Shanghai Pearl, just to name a few. Doors are at 7. The show starts at 7:30 out in Delridge at the Youngstown Cultural Arts Center this Saturday. Okay, one last event before I take off. You might notice that my voice is a little worse for wear today. That's because I was at the Seattle Torrent game on Wednesday night where we notched our first win against the New York Sirens, and man, was it a fantastic experience. Their Climate Pledge roommates, the Seattle Kraken, are playing this weekend. They've got the Detroit Red Wings on Saturday night and the Minnesota Wild on Monday the 8th. And that is it. As usual, we will have links to all of these events at kuow.org/soundside, and you can find even more events by checking out KUOW's podcast, Meet Me Here. If you would like to suggest an event for future installments of the segment, shoot us an email, arts@kuow.org. That's arts, ARTS, at kuow.org. Thank you for listening to Soundside. I am Jason Megatron Burrows, and that's what you could be doing this weekend.
Thanks for listening to Soundside. Don't forget you can listen live on KUOW 94.9 FM Seattle at noon and 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or anytime online at kuow.org or on your favorite podcast app.